What's up? I thought today I would do an unboxing of Todd McFarlane's DC Multiverse Batman Earth 1. I found this guy at Walmart, and when I first saw him, I just thought it was I thought it was Doomsday. It just looked like Doomsday, and I don't know everything about all the different comics and the multiverse stuff, but I thought it was Doomsday, and then I got home and I saw his Batman Earth 1. So I looked it up, and I found out that Bruce Wayne in Earth 1 needed to defeat Superman, and he took the Doomsday virus and injected himself and became the Devastator. So this is the Devastator here. I think he looks pretty cool. We're going to do a little unboxing. We got a lot of glare and stuff happening here, but hopefully once I get them open, that will be gone. So let's go ahead and open this box, or take a look at the box first maybe. At the top it says it's a big old box. We got McFarlane Toys of the Box, 22 moving parts, ages 12 and up. We got the DC Multiverse and Batman Earth 1. Here, something to note about this, he takes up the whole freaking package. Like, if you look at this, you can see me there. I mean, this guy, he goes from one side of the box to the other. He takes up this entire box, and he's heavy. When I picked him up, I was surprised that he even was able to stay on the hook at the store, on the rack. It actually bent the tab a little bit when it was on the rack because of the weight. I don't know how it stayed up there, but it did. On the side, we got the Multiverse lettering again, along with Batman Earth 1. On the back, we got this very nice artwork. I don't know who the artist is, and I don't know which comic book it came from. But it says Batman Earth 1, Dark Knight's Metal. It's a pretty cool picture. Other characters you can get. Now this has even larger lettering on this side. Batman Earth 1, Dark Knight's Metal. I'll have to look at what that is. Maybe that's the comic book series. Bottom, we got all kinds of legal stuff. And made in China. Okay, let's get this guy open and take a look at him. I've had him for a few days now. I've been excited to get him open. So let's do this. Got little nail scissors. They're kind of curved, so maybe not the best for this, but it was just kind of what I had here real quick. Actually, these curved little nail scissors are good for all those little tie points once you get this open, but okay. The Devastator. Here we go. You can see how massive this guy is here. Who do I have nearby that I can stand him next to? I don't know. Alright, a hulking figure here. As you can see, he takes up a majority of the box. This one's really taped on good. The other times this was not attached to the back cardboard. But maybe the weight of the figure makes him have to change how they're boxed, and there we go. Oh, it's not going to stand. He's pretty heavy. Alright, inside we have our stand. I actually thought they might have a bigger stand since he's so large, and then our card. So we're going to get that out. I've had a few of these McFarlane toys. There's no good way to do this without wrecking the packaging just a little bit. Alright, so that time it didn't go too badly. Little destruction there. And here's our card. Trying to get to focus there. Alright, so that's a pretty cool picture. Actually, my camera is real crappy, so it's not There's like rain and stuff happening. On the back it gives us the information. I'll have to look at that later. Sounds like what I read online. Got our stand. Actually I already put a little greasy finger mark on the stand. Alright, let's take a look at how this guy's supported in here. So we got all these pieces. Okay. Got ties on arms, he's got ties on his waist. It's actually double tied on these. And then he's got ties on his spikes. Alright, let's look at the back, see if we got everything. Okay, it looks like that was it. Alright, let's see if we can get him out. Sometimes this is difficult. This one especially, his feet are sunken below, so you might be able to move his feet up. Alright, that kind of worked. So his feet are angled downward right now, so I'm trying to pop them up like that, and then hopefully we can slide him out of here. There we go. Alright. So the guy's legs going. Let's see if we can get these arms. I don't know how fragile these spikes are, so I'm trying not to pull on them yet. There we go. Alright. Dang, there's a big figure here. Alright, so first impressions, he's massive. Make sure I got all the little ties out of his waist. Yeah. Alright, this is a big old figure. Big old arms and hands. First thing, these are pliable. They're a little soft. Not super soft, but they flex so they don't feel like they're going to break. At least these. These are a little more stiff up here. They're a little thicker. Alright, and seeing how his arms rotate here. So they can go up and down. It's double jointed shoulders here. He doesn't get a lot of rotation on that. It might just be stiff. It might have to be moved a little more. There we go, got a little more. So he's a pretty stiff figure right now. His arms. Oh, I don't want to break anything. Alright, his arm bends. Single joint. His wrist has a small joint here. So it kind of rotates up like that. That's actually pretty cool. This hand rotates up and down. Okay, there we go, like that. Not bad. Small bend at the arm. Oh, there goes one arm. Alright, oh. So his arm's starting to, there we go. Alright, so this shoulder actually can flare all the way out. It's just tight, and there's little spikes in the way. Oh, there we go. So he's just going to take a little time to limber up. But it seems like once you loosen him a little bit, he's going to be able to pose pretty well here. He's got the rib cut, and this one I really like. So some of the others, the rib cut was so obvious. But this one, I don't know if it's the way the paint is, or it's the sculpt, but they did a really good job of fading that into the upper abs right there, and then following the ribs. His pants are an extra element on top to hide all the joints in his legs. It's not, has a little give, but not much. The back cut to the crunch is a little more obvious, but not bad, because normally when you display your figures, you are displaying them from the front anyways. It's not terrible. So he can't crunch forward much. He can go back pretty okay. His face has a jaw hinge. I might have to work on that. Actually, mine is a little crooked. So I don't know if that is... oh, there we go. Alright, so my mouth on this, I don't know if you can see. So... his mouth is a little crooked there. It doesn't mash up. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not. No, it really doesn't bother me too much. It might bother other people. I'll have to look online and look at pictures to see if it's supposed to match up or not. His head can rotate. It kind of comes forward, up a little bit, up and down, very slightly. It might do that more as you limber the figure up. I can't really see in there. Looks like a peg. Okay. And for legs, let's see, they go out to the side. Not full splits, about there. The shorts stop him, or the pants. He goes up very slightly, goes back even. His back goes for better. Goes back better. Front, not very far. Back a little bit. Side is the best movement. Knees, single joint. Ooh, that's a tight one. Okay, I might not bend that one right now. It has a swivel at the knee. There's a joint in there. I can see the... let's try the other one. Alright, the other one bends a little bit. There we go. So you got a single joint at the knee, swivel at the calf, foot forward and back. Yeah, it has a slight pivot to it. Toes. Yep, this one has... you can barely see it. There we go. Toes can come up, toes can go down. These joints are actually hidden really well. This cut is really thin. Like the other side, I couldn't even hardly see. You just see the little metal piece holding it in. Okay. Alright, so here he is. Batman, Earth 1 Devastator. So he's got a lot of cool things going on. Let's see the paint. Basically, let's see if I can get better light in here. There we go. I'm doing this whole thing in the dark. Alright, so basically he has a skin tone, clothing. Eyes are red, with slight sort of fading around the eyes, like they're like they're glowing. Horns are, I don't think it's supposed to be horns or like growths of, I don't know, bone. I'm not really sure. Alright, these are still pretty tight. There we go. For a skin, oh, here we go. We have a little symbol. I'm not sure what this symbol is. For his skin tone, it's mostly one tone. It looks like there is some brushing in this detail. It's got a little extra dark paint on a few of the cracks, but it's definitely not everything. So there are areas where it's just one tone. Same here. Actually, some of this up here has multiple colors. Down through here. His clothing is definitely just one tone. There's no extra colors added to make it pop in any way. So maybe there's a custom painter could probably do some excellent work on this. The hands are for sure one tone. There's no extra brushing going on. So it seems like the extra tones are definitely on the face, coming in from the shoulders and down the front. Arms get left out. The spikes or the bone structures are one tone, single tone. But not these up here. These actually have, I can't tell, some looks like single, but over here it could just be really, really good sculpting. Yeah, I can't tell if those are extra painted or not. The back, one tone here. You can see here there's a slight difference in color between the shoulder joint and the arm. It's also because it looks like there's a little bit of paint application, a second tone of a darker color. His legs, looks like there's two tones, almost like a little bit of dry brushing on top of this. Feet, yeah, it looks like two tones. Definitely his feet have been taken care of. Almost like a dry brushing on his feet. This is one tone, one tone. Yeah, his feet have two tones on it for sure. And actually, you can see where the two tones. If you run along the side, here, you can see where the two tone stops onto the back, where it becomes a single tone. So you can see where the cutoff is, and you can see it on this too. If you have the arm up, you can see it's here, and then it just cuts out, which is fine. You can see on the side, definitely. It's not a hard line, but it is a. I don't know how much the camera picks up, but in person it is a little bit noticeable, but that doesn't bother me. Because really, either I'm going to play with them or you display them, and you don't normally display characters from the side like this or anything, so it's not a big deal. Alright, so I really like this guy. He's massive, big figure. Let me grab another Mcfarlane toy to compare him to here. Let me find somebody. Let's find how about the Hellbat? Okay, so here's, if I can get them both in the picture side by side. I got to move the camera. Alright, here's the Hellbat suit. It's actually in height. He just seems to be the standard 7 inches. He's just thick. It's a thick boy right there. Alright, so that is Batman or Bruce Wayne Earth 1, the Devastator, once he took the Doomsday virus to try to defeat Superman.